Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build our mini Sakura, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. Anyways, our mini Sakura house slash cherry courtyard. I think we're on build, I think we're on 9, I think. Anyways, so this, usually I would unclamp this, but I don't know if it worked, so I wanted us to see together if this worked. This is what we did last time, which was actually yesterday morning. I did not record last night or this morning so far, but our second floor was not setting correctly. So let's release the clamps and see if it worked. Me too. Wait, which way do I can't remember how to there we go. Couldn't remember how to release it. Oh, guys, yeah, I think it worked. It's flush here. Tiny bit not there, but mostly more than it was originally. So I think we're good to go. So let's just jump in and keep moving along. Let's see, where are we? Where are we? We're working in the bathroom. Oh yes, this sink. We have our little toilet and we have the sink. And I'm not sure what this next part is, so let's see what it is. We need B13 and B14, 2 of each. Let's see what those pieces are. So 13 they're not red, they're brown, and they're half circles, and then 14 are brown little bitty pieces. So let's see what we have here. I might have to dump some of these out to get to the little pieces. Sorry if I have some stained orange fingernails. I just got finished making enchiladas for dinner tonight. Okay, so there is one of them. I'll put the ones we don't need back as I go. Got a lot of pieces. Whoops. I think that's our other one. Okay, that's a bit curved, so that's not it. That's a curved one. That's curved. So we need, okay, so we do need 4 of the half circle ones. And then 2, I think they're gonna be those 2 right there. Oh, let's see, wait, we got more. I'm thinking they may have given us some extras, but let's see. Curved. Curved and curved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many did they say we had? Two of each, it says. What? It literally says we have 2 of these and 2 of these. Oh no, we only need 2 of these. So they did give us extra. So those are extras. And then those are the curved ones. I'm just making sure that there's not different sizes. Nope, that is, so we only need 2 and they gave us 7. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stick these all back down in here because these will go in my stash after I'm done for any further uses. Okay, so now we're supposed to take the little ones and just glue them on right in the center. So I'm going to use my Aleene's Original Tacky Glue in a squeeze bottle with a precision tip applicator, slightly watered down. Just trying to make sure I can get them as straight as I can. Well, I don't think I got enough glue on that one. It was very little. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Stop. Okay, I think they're about as, well, that one is not centered quite. There we go, that's better. Okay, now we're gonna take our little sink here, and this is honestly really weird because it says to put one of them, like inside the back, and then the other one is going to be partly on it and part, so like that. It's weird, guys. I don't know what this is, but okay, so I'm gonna put the Aleene's on the rounded edge. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my crazy super glue with the brush applicator because I'm too impatient to hold this while it dries. And I just put that on the inside lip so that when we, come on, set this in here. Now I can't just drop it down because it's not as thick as the sink is. So it needs to sit on the upper section. Why don't I just do that messy? Duh. I'm just trying to make sure it's level with the top of the sink. Now this one is going to sit like that. Like I said, this is weird. Okay, so that is how they have it a little bit more closed, but I I put my glue over here and I want to stick in the glue. That's how they have that. That's so weird. Okay, so our faucet, which we made yesterday, is the little, we rounded that metal piece and in the bead, and it's going to go on this left back corner. So that it's like flowing into the faucet. And then our little, I'm assuming is like our little soap dish, our little brown bead with the black wire in it, is going to go on the back right corner. And then we also need D12, which is one of those, like, they say black white core, but it's one of those little purplish kind of beads that we have. Little itty bitty seed bead. It's gonna go next to the little soap dish. All right, and then we need a bit of our red material. Did I save any? Uh-oh. Oh wait, we already cut it out. I was like, oh, I'm in trouble. It's this little bitty strip of cloth here that we have. And it didn't say anything on the template. So this little strip is gonna hang over the sink right here. So I'm gonna put the glue on the inside, top, and outside because I want it to hang over. Push it down on the inside. And the outside. There, so it's gonna just like hang over the edge of that. Finish your thought, Missy. It's gonna hang over the edge of that sink. So there is our little sink, which is very weird. I don't understand what this is. Almost like it's a lid, I guess, maybe. This does come from China. Do they have lids on their bathroom sinks? I don't know. All right, so now we're going to go into making one of our walls. So we need C6. What is C6? Transparent film. Oh, bathroom number 2. Bathroom number 2. I was like, uh-oh, but we already cut these out previously. Okay, so we have our film, transparent film underneath there. And then bathroom number 1. And then bathroom number 3. Okay. Let go. I was stuck on my cutting mat. All right, now we need B4, B5, and B2. That is B2 with the closed sides going on the left, and it's going over the bathroom 3. Oh, that obviously got stuck on my arm or something. and I just took it with me. We've pulled half of it apart. Let's fix it real quick. Don't want you hanging off the back edge because I think you're up against a wall. Okay, now set that up here so I don't do that again. Okay, there's one of them. That is B6, and it's going on the smallest bathroom piece, transparent. Oh, all the way down here. And this one is C6, and the pattern is on the bottom, and it's going to go over the middle piece of transparency. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these transparent sheets on. This one's just going to cover the open space, so okay, then our second one goes, does it go over? Goes over the whole thing. Okay. And then our third one. Okay, so it's only going to cover our open space, and so this is cut with a peak on it, and it's not even, so it's going to go higher on the right side, just like the open spaces. Right? Oh no. Oh, I did them all backwards. No, that one's right. So they're showing it on top. This one obviously just flip up. So this is on top. And so this one needs to be, and it goes on top though. I think I lucked out, did that one, what I thought was doing it correctly would have been backwards, and that one is just either way. So pay attention to the instructions, Missy. They don't actually tell you, but you can see the outline of the transparent, and it's very apparently on this front side. I didn't get it laid down really nicely, so I had to slide it across that glue. I try not to do that. So even though it will dry clear, I just like to clean it up a little bit if I can. Not much, but a bit. Okay. So now, with this one still being on the back side, and this one, okay, it's so hard to see. Yeah, you can still see the transparent film, but it's going to be flipped over. So the holes are on the right. Okay, we're going to take this E24, which is our curtain material. This material here. And it's going to be 1.1 by 2 centimeters, 2 pieces. Handy dandy ruler. Now, this does stretch. Don't stretch it when you cut it because it's supposed to be scrunched in like that. So 1.1 is across, I'm assuming, and 2 centimeters down. Oh, because it's not going across those top ones. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. You know what? This. Oh. Hang on. Just go with it, Missy. I mean, they're curtains. If they're not perfect, oh well. It's not like it's a wall that you're gonna know, hey, that's not long enough. And this one's just going on the bottom part of the opening on the inside. So I'm gonna just, where the wood is, and just glue it down, but don't glue down the pleats. Just glue down the bottom, the base of it. Okay, and then this one, same thing, only it's going all the way around. And I am gluing it to the transparent film. When I said wood, I've just meant where those lines are. It's odd. Sometimes this material, like the right side of this material laid right down. The left side is like, nope, not gonna cooperate. Okay, I think we're good enough there. Let's turn our page and, oh, now we set these aside, which is good. That way they can dry a little bit more. All right, so now we need, what is E11? Is our white line. Okay, so this is our string. Our thread, actually, is what I meant. And then we're gonna do 6 pieces of D23, which is the white tubes. Okay. Little white tubing. 2, 3, but they're beads. 4, they're not actually tubes, they're just tube shaped. 5 and 6, there is a few extra in here. And then 3 pieces of D22, which is our yellow tube shaped. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Where'd my lid go? Oh, underneath the book. Okay. So now let's measure out our thread, and we need 3 strands at 6 centimeters each. So each white square is a centimeter on my block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? And then I'm just going to use this one to cut the other 2 so they're all the same. Oh, I pulled up the wrong one. Oh, geez. All right, and then we're going to, we need D27, which is, I think, yeah, our little skewer, our little round pole that we cut a bit off before. We're gonna cut another little bit off. We need 1.3 centimeters. And I need my X-Acto knife. Just gonna make sure that that's flat. That's where I cut it before. Now they do give you that little bit of a sandpaper. You should maybe sand that flat. I just don't like that. So 1.3. Okay. And I'm just going to roll it as I push down to score it. So that way hopefully it doesn't break on me. There we go. right, and then so really these only need to be, oh well, we need it to wrap. Okay, so on our 3 threads, so it's like a 1/2 centimeter each. So we're gonna put, I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this. Give me just one. I think I'm going to put, not exactly at the bottom, but I'll put a little dollop of glue on my thread, and then take a yellow bead and thread it through there. Maybe. Oh, I had it. Maybe I shouldn't have put the glue on yet. Okay, yeah, let's wipe that glue off. Not needed yet. I need to be able to handle the thread. Okay, so there. Got our bead on. So now I'm going to pull it past where I want it, drop a bit of glue on, and then drop it back down to that glue. Now I'm going to thread a white one on the other end. Okay, I have it on there. Now I'm going to go from my top of my from my yellow bead, and I'm going to put that drop of glue at about a 1/2 centimeter, and then let my white bead go down to that glue drop. And one more white one the same way. Okay, so it gives us a little beaded like curtain is what we're going to do here. So I'm going to let those set while I work on the other 2. Just rinse and repeat, same process. They don't have to be perfectly even on the bottom like the yellow ones because I'm going to cut off the excess. But I just wanted to make sure I put it towards the bottom. That way I give myself plenty of room, although there is plenty of room of this thread, I'm pretty sure. I forgot to put my white bead on first. Do need a little bit of a steady hand for this, and some days I do, and today I kind of don't. There we go. Get most of my glue kind of left. There we go. I just wiped it off on my finger. Dang it. There we go. And our third white one, I mean our third bead, it's our second white one. That went all the way down to the previous bead, not where I wanted it. They're roughly even. I mean, honestly, I'm not expecting them to be perfectly even. If they're close, I'll be happy. Kind of like threading a needle. I had to get one of those needle threaders. The last time I wanted to thread a needle, actually the last few times, I've had to have my mom do it for me. I just can't. Even with my glasses, I cannot see the needle eye anymore. I don't use huge needles, but even the slightly larger ones. So I had to get a little needle threader, which are pretty cool. I'd never used one before. I thought about getting some of those self-threading needles, but my way of thinking is they're a bit more spendy, and if I were to lose them, because I have a tendency to put things, you know, in that special spot you'll never forget, and then you forget. And I was like, oh, I don't want to pay the price, and then forget where I put them and not be able to find them, hence can't use them. Whereas the needle threader was like 75 cents, or it was like less than $1. Yeah, I can buy a couple of those and lose some and not be upset at myself too much. Come on, what is the deal? Sorry guys, I'm just having some issues. Wow, 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 wow. It's open. I mean, the bead is open. I can see through it. Nope, I missed it again. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm gonna, oh my gosh, I just lost my bead. I heard it hit. There it is. What is the problem? There. Okay, you're on. Okay. Now, can you please do me a favor and just go through the bead, please? Aha. Oh, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. First try that time. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, there's not very much. There we go. It all came off on my finger. Okay, these ones are a bit more spread out. Okay, so now we're going to take, I'm going to put a drop of glue on one spot of I don't think I need that much thread to wrap it. I'm going to kind of go in the middle, stick it on there, and then I'm going to trim up some of that. And then I'm just going to roll, if I can get that to stay on there. Because we really only want this whole, from the bottom bead to the wood being about 2 centimeters, it said, which is right about there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing in the middle. And now I'm just going to line up those bottom beads. Oh no, yeah. No, I needed to add some extra. Sorry. I need to wind this a couple times. I don't really want to twist it because the other one I don't want to get shorter. Actually, this one is shorter, but that's okay. I'll do the other one. So, artistic license. I'm going to take a little bit here because I don't want to redo that. Just putting a bit of glue on the top to hold those in place. And then now I'm going to do this one backwards, so I want them to wind the same way. And I have turned this one, it turned it around, so. Now here's where you can do it, you know, whatever. Do you want to, they give us extra beads. Do you want 4 strands? Do you want 5? I don't think you can do the wood any longer because it's going to go in the doorway. But you could put some extra strands in there, or you could do different lengths if you wanted. You know, you can take your artistic license. I did that middle one shorter. I did not do it on purpose. Now I'm just going to trim up a little bit. I'm not going to cut completely off the bottom. I just had one that was a lot longer. Okay, so that's going to go in a doorway somewhere. There we go. All right, and then we're going to make a little wood box. So E26, which is our transparent film. No, I'm sorry, not our transparent film. It's our tracing paper, right? Yeah, a parchment paper is what they call it here. And that is right here. And I need 4 by 0.5 centimeters. That's not long enough. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cut from down here because it's not even up top. I think that's right. One, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4. Okay. And now we're gonna make a. Oh, we need B23. It is a red square with a circle in the top. I think it's these ones. Yeah, because those aren't square. B23, just double check. Yeah, oh, they're orange. Okay, yes, yes, yes. All right. Now this, we're gonna stick around the outside edge. Trying to see if I can. No. Okay. Just trying to think of the easiest way to get sharp corners on these. I don't think there's going to be an easiest way. No. No, this is Oh no. No, that is, see if I do it, it's just over, let me see here. It's like 0.7, so like every 0.7 I need to bend it. Okay. And now the next 0.7. But now we've got to bend it the correct way. So it makes a square. Maybe you guys can just wrap it around the thing. I just can't seem to make it. Okay, and there's my square. Oh, I only cut 3 sides. Oh my goodness, I cut it off wrong. I'm an idiot sometimes. I'm just not paying attention. Trying to get these at like 90 degrees. Okay, I'm going to try to just put some glue on the edge of this parchment paper. And then set it down on the edge here. Did any of them that made these instructions actually make this? Because this is ridiculously hard. My last bend, that's the one where I should have cut it. See if I can squeak this one right in between those other, whoops. Nope, I need to trim it up because everything's a little bit big. I'm just trying to ignore that fact and make it work. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go with this. No, just stay. Okay, I'm gonna trim just a bit off. Now I guess what they want us to do, they want us to turn this so the wood is on top, but we're not doing that yet. We're gonna let it sit and dry some because oy. All right, next is we have some of our pink dried flowers already out. So we're gonna need some of that. And one of our little chimney pieces. Little chimney pieces. They look like a chimney top. And we're just gonna literally just put some of this down in there. Not all of it, obviously. I don't want it that tall. I might have to trim this up. I don't know where it's going or how much room we have. But we'll find out when we go to place it if we need to trim that up or not. Okay, so now it is B, those red pieces. B15 is the quarter circle. Whoop. And then that's the top, and then the legs are these two little. Why do you want to come out? It's not your turn. Alrighty. Let's get this made, that way it can dry a bit. And then I think we're going to call it, so we're going to go with the short side. We're going to put the glue on the short side. we're just going to place them in the corners, so as far as they don't go over the edges, like as close to it without going off the edge as you can get. And then glue on the short side, and then just same thing. All right, we're gonna let that dry. All right, well, I think we're gonna stop here today. So this that we just made with our red, or with our pink dried flowers, is gonna go on that table. We're gonna make one more flower pot, and then we're gonna make like a little stand with a quilt, like a quilt stand. Oh, and then we're going into our bed. So yeah, we got to play with some materials tomorrow or next time. I don't know. I'm going out of town tomorrow again to go get keys for our new house in Bullhead. I may have, if I can get a video done tonight, then I'll have it to post tomorrow. I'm not sure though. We'll just have to play it by ear, and I can only get done what I can get done. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate you all being here. Appreciate you being patient with the not normal uploading schedule. But that's just, you know, life. Gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, we'll get playing some more with this either tomorrow or the next day, one of the two. But I'm just happy that our second story kind of fit much better than it was trying to fit. So that worked. Oh, we don't need that. All right, guys. Well, thanks again, and come back and let's get this part finished up, and then get moving on to our bed. So yeah, we'll get things going. All right. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next build. Bye.